Okay, and you do continue to deny, as you told me in private, that you had anything to do with passing around literature about Alex when you were in Texas. Is that
Yeah,
why?
I never
Can
did
you
that.
explain? Oh, you never did that. You had no, but the story kind of does line up though, because you did try to get Alex's URL names, and you did try to, you expressed, concern that he maybe was targeting, or somebody was targeting just gays. So the story, whoever created that story, or however that you allege that that's false, lines up with some of the stuff that you actually did. You can agree with that, correct?
I think that story that was I was accused of that 2 years after everything that happened with Alex, and I didn't live in Texas at the time.
Okay, well, I'm getting confused when you lived in Texas and when you didn't. So when
I left
you, all right,
Texas at the beginning of COVID, so in 2020.
all right, so you lived in Texas, and that's when you went to the border. You didn't go to the border from Colorado, but when you were alleged to have passed out literature with Alex, which would have aligned, you weren't in Texas.
That's what it was alleged that I did it. Yes, but I never was in Texas.
Okay, so LARP, Nunya, trust them as you were. I actually, as much as LARP trolls me more probably than anyone, but I do trust his memory. He's got a damn good memory. He claims that he passed out the literature. He admitted it on a panel already, and then Nunya is saying you admitted it to Alex. So where are they getting this information?
Well, Nunya wouldn't have been around in the community when that conversation happened on that when it was on an Alex stream once.
Okay, so
I
you
got accused
were
of it.
okay. Well, I'm not saying that gives validity to the fact that you admitted it to Alex, but it does say
No,
that
I
you
know.
were on an Alex stream before.
Yeah, I was on an Alex stream. Yeah, LARP is
Okay,
right, but someone said that in the comments, and I never admitted to anything, and then I got accused of doing it in that same thing. So,
yeah.
I mean, I've never. There's show me evidence where I've ever done such a thing. I mean,
Well,
I've never
well,
done it.
when you admit to something, and
I
I'm
can,
not saying that I have not seen. I have to admit that I have not seen a panel in which you have claimed that you were passing out literature about Alex, but you have expressed concern about being targeting of the LGBT, or I don't know if you were just targeting the Grinder app or whatever, but
in the
um, you
beginning
know,
of Alex, yes.
Ryan brought up a good point. First one of his entire life, probably only one, in that targeting the LGBT community, you're actually potentially protecting the gay youth, and one would argue that one potentially, if you are a member of the LGBT community, you would want you want your community and the kids in your community to be safe.
Of course.
So I'm not sure that would be a problem, in the fact that, if I was abused by a man, I wasn't abused by a man, but if I was, I would probably only want to target men if I was a catcher, and not target them.
You
But
gotta understand though, Sam, when Alex first started back in 2019, Alex was pretty bad in terms of he would make fun of the LGBT community. He would do a lot of things that didn't really have to do with pred catching, but that were very hateful towards the LGBT community.
mm-hmm.
Um, and that's what I had a problem with Alex.
Okay, I have a question for you. What do you think now, Bill, who I consider to be highly credible, I and a friend, and I trust his instincts, and not only his instincts but what he says, but I'm not sure. So he says, I'm pretty sure I remember him admitting it. So that's now 3 people that are saying that. 1, 2 I find credible. Nunya I throw in the trash can, but
Okay.
2, LARP's memory is damn good about shit that happens around here. And Bill, I trust, has said that you admitted to the actions on a panel. So I don't know. It would be pretty crazy if, I mean, I guess some people just find, like, if you did do it, just own up to it and say, I did it and it was wrong, or I did it for this reason, and call me what you want. Let the chips fall where they may, but here's the actions I did.
I would never
Rather
do
than
it.
just maybe lie about it. I mean, if you do have a problem with the picking on the LGBT community that you saw from Alex, it wouldn't be beyond the realm that you did pass out literature and say, hey, I'm not targeting you because you're targeting, predators. This is the problems I have. I don't
First
know.
off, to say someone would go around Houston in the middle of summer or something to hand out put flyers out, I think would be crazy.
Well, see, but you're
second
bringing
off-
up, but Jonathan, I'm not, but see, nothing is crazy in this world. Okay. I don't consider anything crazy, and to claim that it's not credible, the accusation, because it's hot in Texas in the summertime. There's a lot of crazy shit that goes on. So, no, that doesn't mean people here heard you
when it was brought up. So
people here heard you for whatever reason admit to it on a panel, and Alex claims definitely. I remember Alex definitely saying that it happened, that you did it. So, I mean, and then you admitted to it, or now you're claiming you didn't admit to it, and Alex is lying about it. I'm assuming that has to be what you're saying. In my opinion.
Well, Alex has told me. Alex thinks it was me. He keeps saying that over and over again. Obviously.
Oh, okay. No, so wait a minute. So,
but
someone did do something. You're just saying it wasn't you.
I mean, I have no reason not to believe Alex on that. So I believe Alex that someone did it, but it was not me.
Okay. Well,